everybody, it's LE Diecast. We're back, and I think if I post these right, this will be our 600th episode. If it isn't, well, it'll be 601. But anyways, if I get that right, it'll be perfect. It is cold here, and I know it's really super cold in other places, but for California, this is really cold. So I've been putting this video off for a day or two, hoping it would warm up. And it hasn't. Plus my little area right here was covered in Christmas stuff, so I had to put all that stuff away before I could shoot a video. The limitations of space have come back to bite me. So we've got a very exciting episode. We're going to announce the winners of the 3 group naming contests that we had. If you don't know what that is, well, you'll get the picture here in a little bit. If you did enter it, you'll find out if you won or not. Before we get to that, I did want to mention a few things. Seeing as this is our 600th episode, I want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel and spending your time with me and the group here on the channel, every couple days for what has been a long time. It's been 600 episodes we've been doing this. So again, I really want to thank you. I know a lot of you are kind of diehards, and I get emails from you and jokes back and forth, and we poke fun at each other, and we're on Instagram together and all those things, and it's just been a wonderful time being a part of the community. So thank you. We'll just continue doing what we're doing. With that said, I know in the last couple, over about the last 50 videos, I've said there were going to be some changes on the show. Some of those you've already seen with the dioramas and the how-to videos that we've added in. But I will say there is a very big change coming to the show. I will announce that within the next probably 5 episodes or so. I don't know how we'll end up shooting those, but just keep an eye out. Very big changes coming for LE Diecast and in my life in general that will affect the show. So all good stuff, but I will tell you about that when it happens. All right, so on to the winners. First off, let me tell you what the cars were. Now remember, you had to name these cars. There were 15 cars in each group. You had to name them. All the cars did not have the names on the bases, so they were those frustrating cars that you never can tell what they are. I'll go through the names of the cars super quick. I don't have all the names. I didn't research everything, but I'll at least tell you some of the names of the cars. Some of these cars have many names. And then we'll get to the winners right after that. So, to start off with, in Group 1, it was the Holden Commodore, the Police Cruiser, or the Holden Commodore, or just Police. I got, one of those was wrong. I said Holden Commodore twice. By the way, this particular car, even though it's the first one, gave people the most trouble. That one knocked a few people out of the running. Number 2 is the Plymouth Arrow funny car. Also the Screamin' Human Torch Army, or the Pepsi Challenger funny car. That one also went under many other names. It's one that shows up a lot. Number 3, the Anglia Panel Truck, or the Anglia Panel. That was from the 2007 Clover car series. The Mercedes-Benz SL Convertible. That one was from the 1997 California Dream 5-pack. By the way, that Mercedes-Benz SL Convertible, that one is also another Corgi car we had looked at earlier in a video, a very popular video, the Corgi cars that were inherited by Hot Wheels. Next up, the Ferrari F40. That was from 1996. It's also called the F40. The Chevy Camaro Concept, also called the 06 Camaro Concept, or Camaro Concept, or the Chevy Camaro 2010 Indy 500 pace car. That is one of its names. The RD08, that's the Captain America series that was out recently. Next up is the Shadow Jet. That is from 1991, by the way. That is a car I always forget the name on. Number 9, the Snowstormer. I got plenty of reaction from that one. Many people do not like that model. Mattel, you might make a note of that one. Number 10 was the 70 Monte Carlo, or the 70 Chevy Monte Carlo. That one from 2012. I believe that one showed up in another video by accident too, but it all counts. Number 11 was the Mad Fast. Number 12 was the 65 Pontiac GTO or the Pontiac GTO or the 1965 Pontiac GTO. Number 13 was the Jaguar XJ220. That one was from 2007. It came from a 5-pack. Number 14 was the Baja Truck. That one is also, well, that one is from 2015. That came from a 5-pack. And lastly was the Toyota Off-Road Truck. That is the first group. We're going to go on to the next group, and I will tell you who won after all of them. The next group is... Number 1 was Bifocal 2. That was a 2016 mystery model. Number 2 was the Troop Convoy. That's a 97 release, an old one. Number 3 was the Firestorm. Number 4 was the Red Rig Wrecker. Do that over. Not the Red Rig Wrecker. It was the Rig Wrecker from 1996. That's from an Auto City 5-pack. Number 5 was the 64 Nova Station Wagon. That's from 2013. Number 6 was the Ford Aerostar from 1995. By the way, you did not need to give me the dates if you're worried about that. I'm just giving them to you because I had to research them anyway. So you only needed the name. Number 7 was the Bronco 4-wheeler. That one from 1998. That one from 1998, off-road 4x4 5-pack. Weirdly enough, that one is also called the Personnel Carrier and the Bronco and the Ford Bronco. Personnel Carrier I don't get, but I'll have to look more into that one. Number 8, the Auburn 852. That is from 1999. It was also known as the 1935 Auburn Boat Tail Speedster. Number 9, the Drift Rod. That one from 2014, one of the X-Racers. Number 10 was the Porsche 918 Spyder from 2015. Number 11 was the Tantrum. That is from 2016, Batman vs. Superman series. Man, that Tantrum, I can never remember the name on that one. I didn't remember the name until I looked it up. Number 12 is the Ice Shredder, that from 2016. Number 13 was the 68 Chevy Nova from 2012. Number 14 was the T-Bird Stalker from 97. That is from one of my favorite 5-packs, the Shark Park 5-pack. Was this the one that came out twice? It might have come out in 2 years. You know, I don't remember. Shark Park 5-pack came out in 2001. T-Bird Stalker, well, I don't know. Anyways, it's the T-Bird Stalker. 15 is the Corvette Grand Sport Roadster from 2016. That is Group 2. Group 3. This was probably the easiest of the groups. By the way, I got the most responses from Group 1 and Group 3. For some reason, Group 2 just got lost, maybe because it was in the middle, but only a few people actually submitted answers to Group 2, so your odds are really good in Group 2. Yeah, a lot of people submitted answers for Group 1 and about 20 for Group 3, so we got a lot of responses. Okay, Group 3. Number 1 is the Double Demon. Number 2, Police Car or Police Cruiser. Number 3 is the Surfin' Fun. Now this was a tough one for many of you. It might have actually been a bit of a ringer. It was not a main line, but I didn't say they had to be main lines. It is from the 2000 Hauler series. It also goes by the Art Deco bus. Number 4 was the 70 Monte Carlo. I think we saw that in one of the others. Number 5 is the Turbo Streak, or Black Lightning is another name that one has gone by. Number 6 is the Path Beater Beach Patrol. Start over. Path Beater, Beach Patrol, Surf Patrol. That one also does go under a few other names, if I remember. That's one that's been renamed a lot. Interestingly enough, I always think of that truck as the Surf Patrol, but almost everybody called it the Path Beater, so I'm in the minority. Number 7, Custom Cadillac Fleetwood. Number 8, the Porsche 993 GT2. Number 9, the Quick Delivery. Number 10, Lumina Stalker. Number 11, the Troop Convoy. Now this one was missing its back cover. Some of you called foul on that. Sorry. I knew that. I just didn't think it would bother too many people. But it is just the Troop Convoy. We saw that in one of the other groups too. Number 12, the Toyota MR2 Rally. Also the Toyota MR2. This particular one is from the Asphalt Assault 5 pack. Number 13 is the MR11. Number 14 is the Nissan 370Z. And number 15 in Group 3 was the Great Gad Speed. Okay, so now you want to know the winners, right? Now that I've got you watching. So the winners are, drum roll. That's my best drum roll. It's cold. Give me a second. I'll find my answers. Here we are. Okay. Envelope, please. First off, in Group 1, you would not believe how many responses I got in the first 20 minutes of when this thing was put up. You guys just jump on these videos, and then it's pretty silent afterwards. So I don't know how that works. I guess your YouTube watching habits are different than mine. They sit around for weeks before I get to them. But I got a ton of responses all at once. In fact, the winner, which I will tell you in just a second who that is, only won by 5 minutes. And the next 3 people in line did get all the cars right. So, gosh, you guys know your cars. The winner is Matthew Caliguri. And I believe I got that last name right. If I butchered it, sorry. But Matthew has been with the show for a long time. He's participated in a lot of our contests. So Matthew, you're the winner of Group 1. And if you forgot what Group 1 was, Group 1? I want to screw these up. Yeah, Group 1 was the kind of the realistic cars. It was the one with the Baja Breaker in it. It was the one with the Porsche Outlaws, the Volkswagen Transporter Cab, the 66 Dodge A100. Anyways, you can go back and check what you won. But those cars will be on their way to you. So Matthew, you need to send your email to the same, or not your email. You need to send me your address to the same email that you submitted your answers to. It's the CBrad. No, it isn't. Sorry. It's the LEDiecast12 at gmail.com. Anyways, it's right there if you missed it. All right, so that is Group 1. Congratulations, Matthew. Again, very, very close. But Group 2 winner was... Group 2 winner. Well, we should give Group 2 winner a drum roll too. The Group 2 winner was, I don't think I have the full name, but it is A-Jubb. J-U-B-B. That is in the email. Whoever this was didn't sign the actual submissions, which they didn't need to. But I think it's A-Jubb, and the email, I'm not going to read the whole email, but just so you know if it's you, it starts with JG24, and then I'll leave the rest blank just so I don't give away the email. But you are the winner of Group 2. Now, a special congratulations to A-Jubb, the mysterious A-Jubb. He finished, or she finished, either second or third in the other 2 categories. One of the only people that actually submitted in all 3 and was just on top of it and all. Just got beat out by a few minutes on the others. Now you can only win one group. I didn't have to worry about which group he won, but he won Group 2 with all the correct answers and quite a few extra answers to boot. This person knows their Hot Wheels, and they won, I believe this is the Treasure Hunt group. No, I'm wrong. This is, let me make sure I got this right. I have these numbered. Yes, 2. This is the pop culture type group. So this came with the Kit car, the Jetsons car, a Homer, a Snoopy, Flintmobiles, a Warthog. This one also came with the blue Combi and the hovercraft DeLorean with a few others mixed in. So congratulations, Mr. mysterious person or Mrs. A. Jubb. Congratulations on that. Number 3, group number 3 was one. Interestingly enough, this person won this group. Was not the first person to submit. I think they were the second. The first person did not guess all the cars. They had about half guessed. This person got in and won this one by just minutes as well. All these groups were won super quick. People just pounded the email right as I hit submit on those things. Barely enough time to even watch the contest. So that winner is Ricky Carter. You have won Group 3. Congratulations. And Group 3, Ricky, if you have forgotten, was a whole lot of treasure hunts. Lots of recent treasure hunts here. Treasure hunts. All these will go to you. Probably the one I think is the neatest in there is that customized VW drag truck. So, Mr. Ricky Carter, I need your email along with the mysterious A. Jubb and our first winner, Matthew Caliguri. I need all of your addresses. Send them to the MrLEDiecast12 at gmail.com or whatever says right there. Send me your address and I will send these out free of charge wherever you're at. It'll be fun to find out where everybody is. I believe Matthew, I'm pretty sure, is in the U.S. But the other two, I'll find out and I'll tell you if they went off to any strange places. Remember, if you want to donate these, or you're just playing along and you're a collector and you have tons of this stuff anyways and you just don't want any more, let me know and I will make sure that they end up with somebody that really wants it. Whoa, that was a hummingbird just attacked me. I got attacking hummingbirds in here. Hummingbird wants my toys. Anyways, yeah, tell me if you want to forego me sending them to you. I doubt anyway. Well, but if you do, fine. And anyways, I'll make sure that they get in the hands of some kids. So thank you very much for playing. Thank you for 600 subs. Thank you. Big announcements coming later, and that's going to do it for today. Thanks, everybody. Bye.